y'all hear that? Remember who put you on. Hey beautiful people, welcome to another episode of Make It Like Lameria. So today we are making something a little bit healthier because I know we started the New Year's off with cookies. And it's actually gonna be a salmon bowl. So I went down to the market. I got some fresh salmon and I'm gonna walk y'all through how to make the best salmon bowl. First, we're going to just go ahead and dice these fillets up. I've already washed them because y'all know we wash our meats. So I've already washed them and I pat them dry. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting them up. All right, y'all, so we got our salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cut up. So you wanna cut it in cubes. And I did remove the skin from this. But you could leave the skin on if you like. Some people like the skin, but I don't. So I just remove it and I give it to my dog, Brody. I put it in the air fryer for him. So y'all probably gonna hear his feet patting around because he loves salmon. And he's just waiting for his skin. All right, so our salmon is cubed. So this is how it looks. And like I said, y'all, I get my salmon from the market. I don't like frozen salmon, so I do recommend getting fresh salmon if you can. But always use what you have. Go ahead and get some oil in our pan. And I'm just using grapeseed oil, but you can use any oil you want. I just like grapeseed oil because it has like a high smoke point, so that's what I use. You just want to put this on like a medium to high heat just to get things going, because we do want our salmon to be crispy. So medium to high heat. All right, so while our oil heats up, we can go ahead and season our salmon. So I'll do that now. And this is always my favorite part. I love seasoning some meat, y'all, because salt and pepper just don't do it for me. I love seasoning. So I'm using just like onion powder, garlic powder, and salt, because we do have some other things that we're gonna add, so you don't want to like over season. So I'm doing onion powder, no salt in the onion powder, just regular onion and garlic powder. And then I'm gonna do some pepper. So we have that, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. And I can literally hear my grease. So, not grease, y'all, I am so country. No, I am so country. It's oil, y'all. I can hear my oil. So I think it's ready, and your salmon should look like that. But season it how you want to season it. It's your salmon, so. But I just do some simple seasonings because we're gonna be adding sriracha and honey and all of that later, so you don't need too much. And usually when I cook, y'all, I have like some music going, some vibes going, but I didn't want y'all to hear that in the video, so. But do y'all cook with music, or is it just me? Like sometimes I literally can't even cook without music. Like I need a vibe going. I need some music, I need some wine. Like it just does it for me. But I also love cooking. Like a lot of times I literally cannot wait to leave work or to clock out from work so I could just cook. Like cooking is a hobby for me, so I enjoy doing it. But hopefully as y'all watch my channel, y'all will want to cook more, because I heard a lot of people don't like to cook. So hopefully I encourage y'all to cook, get in the kitchen and make your own meals. Cook with your family, cook with your man, because we got to get back to cooking our own food. But anyway, our oil is hot. So we're going to go ahead and put our salmon in here. Oh, y'all hear that? And it already smells so good. I've been looking forward to making this all day. This is like one of my favorite meals actually, so I was surprised that somebody recommended this. All right, so we're just gonna let this cook on one side, and then when it gets crispy, you flip it over to the other side. All right, so that looks good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on our sauce while our salmon continues to cook. This is our honey garlic sauce. So of course you're gonna need some honey. So I just do about two teaspoons of honey or more. I like honey, so 2 teaspoons. And next we're gonna do a little sesame oil, just a little bit. It has a very strong flavor, and I don't like too much, so I just do a little bit. Then of course we're gonna add some sriracha. I use sriracha with garlic and chili sauce, and this is the hot one. I can already smell like how spicy it is, y'all. I'm not gonna do too much. And then next we have some garlic. Y'all, let's flip our salmon. Flip your salmon. I like to take my time and flip them one by one so they get seared nicely on both sides. And y'all, look at that. That already looks delicious. It has a perfect sear on there. And you can let your salmon cook for a couple minutes on each side, probably about 4 minutes on each side. But it also depends on how you like your salmon. I like my salmon kind of like medium well, so I do cook mine a little bit longer. All right, so we'll let that finish cooking on the other side, and I'm gonna go back to making my sauce. Again, honey, sesame oil, sriracha. Now I'm adding garlic, minced garlic. And this is just a cheat code, but you could use fresh garlic if you like and mince it yourself. Y'all, I ain't doing all that because I'm hungry, honestly, and I've been waiting to eat this all day, so we not chopping no garlic. Okay, y'all, this is the secret ingredient. This is minced ginger. This really sets it off. So again, this is very strong, so you don't need a lot of it. So I use about 1/4 teaspoon. Go ahead and mix this up. And it smells so good. And this is how your sauce should look. This is actually a really good sauce. You could put this on anything. You could do chicken, of course, salmon. Even if you're like a vegetarian, y'all, you can marinate your tofu in this. Yes, yes. Remember who put you on. What's crazy is I used to be a vegetarian for like, I was a vegetarian for like 6 months, y'all. I tried, I really did. I tried the tofu and what is it, tempeh? I tried all of that, but y'all, I love red meat. I love red meat. I'm sorry, I love it. I love steak, I love chicken, I like fish, so I had to revert back. But I have respect for y'all though. The vegetarian lifestyle, yeah. All right, y'all, so our salmon is done cooking. And it looks so good. If y'all weren't here right now, I would get me a little snack. I would have me a little piece. But this is how it looks. Oh, it looks so good. Y'all want some? It looks so good, y'all. So this is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my heat down. You wanna turn your heat to low now, because we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce on top and just let it simmer, because our fish is already done and you don't wanna overcook your fish. Perfect. All right, so just let it simmer. Let your sauce thicken a little bit, because we don't want it to be like soupy. We want it to be like caramelized, so that way when you put it on top of your rice with your other toppings, it kind of just like sits on top. You don't want it to be like soupy. And while it does that, we're going to go ahead and get started on the other part of our dish, which is our rice. Now, rice is important for this dish. You want to make sure you have like a decent rice. But you have options. You can do short grain like sushi rice. I still haven't figured out how to master sushi rice because a lot goes into that. But if you know how to make sushi rice with all the rice wine vinegar and all that, go right ahead. I was gonna do that for y'all today, but y'all, I already messed up. So I went to the grocery store to buy rice wine vinegar at the Asian market. And y'all, look what I got. I ended up buying alcohol. I ended up buying rice wine. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make jasmine rice, which is really good. I usually make jasmine rice with my bowls and it's delicious. So, but if you have a good sushi rice recipe, drop it in the comments, because I literally could not find like a simple sushi rice recipe. Drop it in the comments for me. But anyway, I think our salmon is nice and caramelized. It's thickened up in that sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this completely off. All right, y'all, so our salmon is done, and look at it, it looks so good. It's nice and caramelized in our honey garlic sauce. And so we're just gonna sit that to the side and go ahead and make our rice. All right, y'all, so you wanna get you like a medium boiling pan. We're gonna do about a cup of rice. and a cup of water. Y'all know how to make rice. Y'all know how to make rice? I hope y'all know how to make rice. But I'm not judging y'all though, because you know what? I had a rice cooker for years until my mom said, girl, you don't know how to make rice? And my mom taught me how to make rice. And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all, I like it better in a pan than in this rice cooker. So I encourage y'all to learn. But you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little trick. But first, before that, wash your rice. That's very important, because you want to get all that starch off of your rice. So you literally want to wash it. Sometimes you may have to wash it 5 or 6 times, y'all, but make sure you do that. Be patient. And you want to wash it in cold water. It also helps if you have a like a sifter that has small holes in it. You could just put your rice on top of that. I have one, but I know what I'm doing with the rice, so I just like to do it this way. I just rinse it. I honestly use my hands to just rinse it. And I keep doing this process until the water runs clear. So you just wait for your rice to come to a boil. And then when it does that, we're gonna turn it down to low and let it cook on low for 20 minutes. And shout out to my mom, because she taught me that. Oh child, let's clean up a little bit. All right, y'all, so we are back. Our rice is done and I let it cool down. So this is the part that y'all been waiting for. We're gonna put up our bowls and we're gonna eat. So put some rice down. I'm gonna put our salmon down. So now we're gonna go ahead and start putting our toppings on the bowl. I'm gonna start with some avocado. Make your bowl how you want. You can put cucumber on here. You can put like shredded carrots on here. Do what you do you. And so next I'm gonna be adding some pickled onions. I have some Kewpie mayo or Japanese mayo, whichever one. And then we're gonna drizzle our bowl with some sriracha. Of course, you gotta have some sriracha on your bowl. You gotta have the green onion. You could do green onion or you could do chives, whichever one you like. And then the last thing we're gonna add is some roasted black sesame seeds. These are good, but honestly, it's for the aesthetics. It's for the aesthetics. Like, I just have to have something pretty on top of my bowl. Bowl is done. And again, y'all, this is our honey garlic salmon bowl. We got our rice, we got our avocado, our pickled onions that I made from scratch. And I hope y'all make this. I had to give y'all something healthy after I posted those cookies. Like, I just really want y'all to do y'all best this year. So here's a meal that you could put in your meal plan. And I'll be sure to put the macros down for y'all. But thank y'all again for spending time with me today in my kitchen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want me to make next.